welcome to my channel. Today I have a project that I wanted to show you how I did these cushions from my dining room chair. So I wanted to share it with you the way I did them. So I did already about 6 of them because I have a dining room set that is 8 chairs. So I want to share with you how I did it. So let me forgot again to put the microphone. So hold on. Okay, we're back. So here I have the fabric. This is the fabric that I'm going to use for the cushions. And I'm going to spread it here. And here, guys, I had the cushion. This is the cushion that I took from the other chairs, but I made it more thicker, so I put another piece of the foam, and then I put this piece of wood, and because this had it, and the problem that I was having it was that it was sinking in when you sit down, so I put it now more stronger because I didn't like the way when they built it, I didn't like the way they did it. So this is what I'm gonna do. I also bought that lining to put it over the chair. So this is how we're gonna do it. With the fabric, we're just gonna pull it. See, like we wanna pull it there. So we gotta do all sizes. Before we put any staple, we gotta do all sizes to make sure that everything, all sizes, we have fabric. So see, like in this side, I have too much fabric. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna move it, cushion a little forward. So now I could have in both sides, I could have the same. Sorry, I dropped the. I could have the same. Sorry guys, I just dropped my microphone. So see that I could have the same side here and here. So now what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna staple first in the 4 corners, but I'm gonna put the fabric. So this is the staple that I'm using. I already put staples on it. So I'm gonna put the fabric, and I'm gonna put 1 staple. And then I'm gonna turn the fabric, the cushion. I'm gonna pull the lining and then the fabric, and I'm gonna pull and then put a staple. And this is just the first staple that you do because you gotta do the 4 corners. And then I'm gonna do the other side, pull it, put a staple on it. Then I'm gonna turn it, and in the other side, pull another staple, and you put in the staple in the middle and pull in the fabric. So sometimes when I put the staple, sometimes it doesn't go all the way in, so I have a small hammer that what I do is I hit the staple. So now I'm gonna do all the 4 corners with all staple around. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna pull the fabric in and then put a staple in a row. Then I'm gonna pull again. You just gotta make sure that you put the staples all the way in. And if they don't go in, you hit it with a hammer, with a small hammer. So I'm going to put another one there. So the corners is the last that you do. So you're not going to do the corners. So you're just going to keep putting a staple in a line. Now we're going to do the other side, the same thing. So see, we put the staple in a line. So now from the first staple that we put, we pull the fabric and we keep on putting staples. And we're doing it in a row. It has to be in a line. And we just pull the fabric, because don't worry about the fabric that is left over, because that we're going to cut it after we do the whole, we go all around the cushion. So see, we just go in a row. Now we're going to do the other corner. Now in the corner here, since it has the wood there, and I don't want that to be bother you when you sit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a small piece of the foam that I use for the cushion. See, a piece like this, it's a small piece, and I'm going to put it right there in the corner. So when I pull the fabric, you won't feel that hard wood. So now, but remember, that's the last. We don't do corners now. We're just going around the wood. We're just going around, and the staple that it didn't go all the way in, we just hammer it. We put a little bit more here. We pull the fabric. We always got to pull. You don't go, remember the corners is the last one that you do. So now we need to do this side. And I'm just going to pull it where I had that staple, the first staple that I put. And I'm just going to go like in a line. See, I'm doing it in a line. And then I pull it. Because instead of throwing the chairs out, I see that the chairs is still in good condition. So might as well give it a good makeover. So now we have to do this side, the same thing. We just pull. Remember, we're not doing the corners yet. That's the last part. We just put the fabric. When you put the staples in, you got to pull, because otherwise the fabric is going to be all wrinkled. We don't want that. Okay, so this is the corner. We gotta do this side, because we cannot do the corner until we do all the 4 sizes. So we just pull and put the staple in. And we pull. You gotta pull, but not a lot, because you don't also want it to stretch too much the fabric, and then it's gonna show when you do it. So now we're gonna start with the corners. So this is one corner. See, this is the corner. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the fabric, and this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull. But you see there that it has the wood. See the wood there? I don't want that, because I don't want that could break the fabric later on. And when you pull it, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put a piece of the foam in the corner. Just going to put it right in the corner. And then I'm going to pull the fabric. See, I'm going to pull it towards you guys. And then I'm going to put the staples. You see, guys, well, what we will have left over, but this at the end we will cut it. So right now I just run out of staples, so I have to fill out the gun. If you have electric staple, it's better, but for me this one is working the best because my friend lent me his staple and it was not working, so I had to use this one. So we do again, we grab it, see, and then we pull, because that's the corner. We're doing the corners now. And we pull and we put the staples. See how neat it looks? Now we're doing this corner. We have one corner more. So we're going to pull. See, when we pull, look how nice it looks. I hope you guys could see it from there. It makes like a plate. So staple. See, that's what I do. That's the staple. Now we're doing the last one. We're going to pull it. We're going to pull it towards the side. And we're going to put the staple. And if you put one staple and it doesn't grab, just make sure you remove the staple. See, like this one here, it came off. So I'm going to put another one. So now you see all the fabric that they're leftovers. Now that we're going to cut it because we don't need that. So what we need is, I cut it with the scissors. See, because we don't need all that fabric. So this is how much you're going to leave, this much. So you're just going to go around it. You just pull the fabric, not too much because you don't want it to come out of the staple. And you just cut. See, you just cut all around it. I hope you guys could see it there. See, that's all what I cut. We're doing the other corner, because in the corners is usually where we got more fabric to cut. Here, because you gotta measure the fabric before you're gonna put it. Because I cannot give you the exact measurement because all cushions are different. So what I do is I take the cushion and I put the fabric in the bottom, and that's how I measure it to make it. So see, this is how it looks. And look how pretty. Look how pretty it looks in the front. Ta-da! See? So now what I'm going to do to make it nice and professional, I have this the fabric that I cut. So with this one, I'm gonna put it on top of the chair, and I'm gonna go the same thing. I'm gonna go around it with the staple. I'm gonna fold a piece, and if it's too much left over, then I cut it. So this is how I do it. See? So you don't see the bottom part of the staple. Let me show you one that I already did, because I don't want to make the video so long. But see, this is the way I did it. Look at how nice and professional it looks. See how beautiful? This is a very professional job done for making it the first time. Look how beautiful it came out. Look at that. I'm very proud of myself. I think this came out a great job. So guys, I hope this inspires you, and you go and start. If you have old chair in your house, or a sofa or a dining room you want to change, just go and do this. Look how beautiful it came out. So I hope this inspires you guys, and you go and create your own. Have a blessed day. Besitos. Bye-bye.